She's trained, man. But most mammals understand reward and punishment.
Did you just throw up?
I'm not a dog person at all. I am a cat person. Yada yada, statistics, blah blah blah. The one thing America really does right, it's ceremony. What was I saying? Come on. I can't say come
The
on.
red
Now.
S.
Red S is the actual hurt button, right?
Yes, and if you need to go up, you just turn this dial, and if you need to go, I would go up to like a 14 if she's not responding.
14? Okay, it's a 9 right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't feel a 9. She has dogs regular.
Oh, there's
it's
a light.
22. Like it's all different, but she's just.
Okay, heal. Heal Daisy.
Click the button.
Don't look at me. Oh, because I don't have the button clicked. Okay, gotcha.
Well, not if she doesn't listen. That's when you click the button and pull on it.
Right. Okay, here we go. Dog walking. So, our German Shepherd just got back from training, and this is my first time walking her since she's been trained. And her name's Daisy. She is beautiful, and she is very well trained. Good girl. Let's go. See, I've got a little, it's called an Educator, which is a shock collar training device. Okay, we're just going to go for a little walk. Oh, this is so weird. I'm not a dog person at all. I am a cat person. I don't like large dogs. Lap dogs are really my kind of dog. Like Chihuahua mixes. I like those, or pug mixes. Small dogs you don't have to worry about. But yeah, my sister gave me all the commands I need, and she was just a completely untrained puppy before she left. And then when she's back, she's trained, man. Trained. She went to boot camp, didn't you? That's what it feels like when you get out of boot camp. And anyone with any kind of, well, basically, literally anybody tells you to do anything, and they have a uniform on, you're probably going to do it. If you get that first day out of boot camp, for sure. That's when you're Mr. Patriotism. For one thing America really does right, it's ceremony. We're really good at ceremony. We got that shit down. Our ceremonies are very grandiose and meticulous, deliberate, and effective, obviously. That's the whole point. It's to be effective and instill behaviors. Doesn't matter if you think a certain way, as long as you behave a certain way. Heal! She's going after a squirrel, but she's doing very good. Good girl. She actually didn't chase the squirrel. Beforehand, she would have been all over the road. And I would have been like passing the leash between my legs, and oh my gosh, it was a nightmare. But now she's just like, wow. Right on the left hand side. Yeah, this is completely antithetical to how I operate as a person. I just don't like giving commands to things, really. It feels gross. Not living things, life forms. But, for large breeds like this, it's necessary to have some kind of training to make sure that they do not cause any harm or traumatize anybody, because dog attacks are extremely traumatizing. One of the main reasons I don't like big dogs is all the responsibility that I feel. Heal. In managing this dog. What if she does bite somebody? That's completely my fault because I'm out walking her, right? And then how do you make sure she doesn't do that? You got to train her. How do you train her? Well, a very effective strategy over a very short period of time is to use reward and punishment. Dogs seem to understand reward and punishment. Most living creatures, most mammals, I should say, actually, that's not true, most living creatures, but most mammals understand reward and punishment. and they will quickly adapt to behaviors that you want them to adapt. And it's remarkable that they do that. And obviously, it was bred into them over centuries, millennia even, to be this way. It is a windy, wet day. It rained all day yesterday, and I am not exaggerating. Literally all day, into the night, into the morning of this day. And it finally broke for a little bit, just in time. Ooh, going back. Just in time to go for a walk. We gotta go. Oh, sorry, Daisy. I got in your way. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, training. So it is a very quick way to train things, to use reward and punishment. Punishment involving physical punishment. Pain is a very good teacher. Very effective teacher, I should say, not good, effective. But it's not the only way to do it. You can use rewards alone to achieve the same behaviors, but it takes much longer. Daisy? But yeah, so far so good. She's obeying commands, and that's all you can ask for, right? For dogs, not for people, not for most things, not for no reason. It's pretty clear that punishment and retribution do not work in our society as deterrents to criminality. Heal. Obviously, we have the highest recidivism rate, highest prison population, yada yada yada, statistics, blah blah blah. But what's really strange is we have these huge prison populations, but crime is declining steadily ever since the 90s. It's been on the decline. So as crime has fallen off, we've stuffed our prisons. How does that happen? How is that possible? Good girl. I have to look that up. I'm gonna have to look it up. I really don't know. How is it that prison populations are so high, the crime is declining? You could say it's drugs, right? But that's also crime. I'm not. Obviously, I don't care if people do drugs, but uh, it is still a criminal offense, right? So you'd think if someone went to prison for drug offenses, they would be marked as a criminal. Daisy Hill marked as a criminal offense, and they would become part of the crime statistics. Like, there's got to be some kind of cherry picking going on, right? There's got to be some kind of filtering, or like, oh, if you don't include nonviolent crimes, or some, just some kind of statistical masseusery. Across the road, head back home. This is a good little jaunt down the road, though. I think I got the handle on how to walk with her. Daisy, good girl. Come on. Really, there's only two things I need from the store, and that's diet soda and nicotine. So, maybe if I have to walk to the store, I won't walk to the store. Did you just throw up? I think she just threw up. Oh my gosh.